Hello there, folks. We are back at it again with, a little bit more Elden Ring. You know what? I'm having a good time. I'm having a good day. I just figured, hey, we could have some fun this way. And, we're going to be doing another one of those beautiful, beautiful, painful moments in everybody's life. Yes, it is another, goddamn, no death run. I hope everyone's doing quite well for themselves, and I hope everybody is getting ready for that beautiful Friday right before the weekend, having a fun time, enjoying their lives right before we get into another beautiful, relaxing time. Yes, sir. Hey, Raccoon. Hey, Killian. Welcome back, both of you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Killian, whether you were first or second, I believe honestly you were at the same time, in at the same time on this one. That's not me pandering to make sure you both feel special. That's me just letting you both know neither of you are special. No, 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 no. You're definitely both special, guys. It's good to see you both. I hope you're both doing quite well. Thank you, actually, for showing up so quickly to the stream too. Actually, that means a lot to me. Let's get this ball rolling, though. I'm gonna go ahead and make a character here real quickly. Why do I have to expose you? Well, sometimes, Killian, and here's the thing: sometimes being a streamer, I need to be a bit of a dick. Okay. That way we have a little bit of sassy charm going on here, little tomit for tomat, How have I been? I have been pretty good, Raccoon. I'm actually pretty proud of the Silent Hill 2 stream that we just finished off. That's actually looking really good. We haven't started the Nuzlocke yet for Pokemon, but I am super excited for that. It's looking good. As for work and whatnot, I'm living my best life, so I can't really complain right now. We're gonna go ahead and use Sonic's lesser brother. I'm gonna call him Steve. Steve the accountant. And, nice. Okay, so let's see here. Good name of the week. What are we going to call our character for today? I did forget to put up a raffle here, honestly. So if either of you want to suggest a name to me, let me see what you got, and we'll go from there. Okay? But, yeah, no, I mean, I really can't complain. I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a nice, chill weekend right before that Halloween. I'm going to a Halloween party, which is pretty cool. Uncle Dingleberry. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that. I might need to abbreviate a little bit, but we can definitely fit that into some extent. I definitely like it, though. Actually, I got a good one here. Dingle Tito. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a little bit of finagling, have a little bit of fun with this one. Dingle Tito. There we go. That's our name. Dingle Tito. Which is technically Uncle Dingle. Well, it's not technically Uncle Dingle. It just is Uncle Dingle. Okay. I think we're pretty much ready. Let's just kind of get this ball rolling, see where we go, okay? But yeah, no, I can't complain. I mean, honestly, I'm doing really well right now. I'm just kind of chilling, breathing. I figured we'd do some of this because for what it's worth, these no death runs are pretty relaxing for me. Like, they really don't require a whole lot of thought other than just don't fuck up, which, to be fair, has almost worked 0% of the time so far. But the only other option we could have gone with was probably a speed run through the game, which maybe we'll do that as the backup to tonight. Instead of just killing off Uncle Dingle, we'll just do a speed run version of whatever we get left with if we die. But we'll see if that happens. I don't believe it to be the case, but okay. Big man hops in. We go ahead and we send ourselves back home. Off to the lands between. Actually, technically, we already started the lands between, don't we? Story-wise, I don't know how we end up where we end up. I'm not sure if it's just that we end up at a mausoleum, or a mausoleum? Yeah, a mausoleum, and we just happen to end up there, or roughly what the circumstance is there. Also, where the grafted scion technically comes from. Too many questions. Not in the mood. Hey Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How's your week treating you? Everything going well? Let's see here. Do I need these arrows equipped? Not really right now. Okay, so I'm slowly but surely formulating a general path of where I kind of want to take things here tonight. I think I kind of know where I want to go, but we'll work on that as we get there. I think I do need this site of grace right here for what it's worth. Like, I don't technically need it. I could just go run over to the church there to sit with my man's Kale, but not that deep. Just finished God of War 3, and what'd you think of it? I had a good time with it overall. I'm doing pretty good. Anthony. We're just kind of setting up, chilling out a little bit tonight with some casual, no death Elden Ring, and yeah, I mean, I can't complain. Getting ready for the weekend, so you know. That is a skull, and I would like its money. Thank you, good sir. You know what? We're in the vicinity of it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it now because I'd rather just not have to worry about coming back to Kale. So yeah, we're just gonna get this now. Probably gonna upgrade my base katana at least a little bit. It is a pretty good weapon, so I would say it's. That is such a weird thing. I've never noticed that I could accidentally make that prompt happen like that. Oh well. Yes, somehow, Aiden, I have strength to keep doing these fucking things. I don't know how, but here we are. After the pain we've gone through so far, it's a little bit of a surprise. Oh, that just kills him immediately. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, well, you know, whipping does, grief the odds a little bit. Also, Aiden, it's good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Had fun fighting all the gods. Yeah, that is probably one of the coolest parts about that game, actually. That was a huge whiff. A little sad, but okay. None of these guys are dropping anything. A little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. Okay, it's a little bit of a huge bummer, actually. Massive bummer. This squirrel will die. Never. Okay. Oh, right. You know what? Never mind. I didn't want to kill a squirrel anyways. Killing the squirrel was stupid. Alright, we're going to run right over here, collect this map real quickly, and move along with our day. Honestly, like, I don't know what it is, Aiden, but I have a lot of fun with these runs, honestly. I really, really do. Like, I wouldn't say I don't get sad and angry when we lose these runs, because I definitely do. But it's sort of, it's very freeing because there's nothing to this run other than literally don't die. That's it. So, there's no terrible restrictions. My dad walked in right as a slash, and he was like... Oh, that is some bad timing, Raccoon. That is some bad timing. I bequeath. Thank you for that that thing that you just bequeathed to me. I appreciate it. Okay, so we've officially gotten our horse. Now we can actually make some distance, make some moves. I think I might want to pick up some gear here. I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess we don't really need the ring that's right over to our right. It's just, it's not the greatest thing. Of all the games, this is the one to do a no-death run. Aiden, yeah. For what it's worth, I will actually say this. Technically speaking, this is easier because this game, well, I should say actually the challenge could be made harder because if we were to go out of our way and say no grace and no death, then it would probably be worse, which I've done a lot of Dark Souls 2 no death, no bonfire runs, and I can tell you right now that takes so much time. So much time of an investment. This is like speed running through the game normally, except if I were to just say, screw it, I'm not going to go after certain upgrade bits. That's really about it. But, yeah, Dark Souls 2... Dark Souls 2, oh. I love the game, but God, it hurts. It hurts losing a no-death run in Dark Souls 2. Ugh. This game, I'm actually pretty okay with losing them for the most part, because normally it's genuinely a skill check, but in that game, it's just pain. Alright, let's go see how Mr. Height is doing. Let's go see if he is actually capable of surviving a no-death run today. I don't know if he will be able to. I mean, we'll definitely find out. That's for sure. But weirdly enough, I don't think I've run through this area with the lighting hitting in this way, actually. It's a little interesting for me. A little off, I should say.
Is anybody there?
Probably.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height. Servant to the true order and
Okay,
celebrated
fair. The whiff makes sense.
princess. Calm yourself,
Yep.
busy.
Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, Mr. Height. He'll get it eventually, I swear. One of these days, he will be able to actually make it to the next part of his quest line and survive the no-death run. But till that point, no. Not today. Honestly, Aiden, that's very sweet of you to leave L's in the chat for Mr. Height, but it's okay. He shouldn't be calling out like that, especially when he's right over a pit of, what are they even considered? Those aren't misbegotten. Those are, just beastmen, I believe. Yeah, not the smartest man in the world, honestly. He's really, really lucky that their pathfinding pretty much stops real short, because they're all busy eating the rest of his caravan. The fool. Also, how long has he probably been chilling there? You gotta ask that question, too, because he pretty much has it down that he's just been stuck there for, like, a while. Like, he lost his entire fort in the time it took him to figure out how to get down. My God, that poor man. I can't even call him that poor man. He griefs himself, frankly. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Mr. Height is down bad. Oof. But, yeah. I mean, I think I already mentioned I'm doing a Nuzlocke here soon. But I didn't mention the full extent of kind of what's going on, except during the little showcase I was doing the other deck. Bro thinky cardi. Yeah, he thinky cardi, but he's not a real bad bee. He's just Mr. Height at this point. There's no height to his career. Is the little fort? I always get the direction here wrong, frankly, because the fog somehow messes me up every single time. Yeah, exactly, like that. Every single time. It's actually impressive. I somehow whiff on this location every fucking time. The fog does a decent job. Yo, Mr. Bear. I don't think I have time for being a bear, but, whew, no siree. Alright, collect the item of the week. And we're gonna go ahead and get out of this hole. Very nice. So, I'm trying to think roughly on where I want to go for weaponry and whatnot. We really can't go to Mount Gelmir early for any circumstance, unless we're literally going out of our way to do that. But I don't really want to do that, because it's a bit dangerous on the mountaintops, not gonna lie. We're currently at... Okay, that brings us up to 5. Great, love to see it. Can't buy any of these, that's fine, we don't need it. Okay, let's go ahead and go hit up the fort real quickly. That's over this way, and if I have any runes, I should definitely have a couple, I think. Oh, I have none. I have 2 tiny little runes right now. That's not going to cover shit for expenses. I'm not even going to stress it, man. I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to run through the fort and see how it goes. It's always the runs where I feel like I'm going to go down bad that usually go down bad, so we're not going to do that today. We're just going to think positive thoughts. We're going to make it right through this fort. No problems, no questions asked. Nobody's going to beat us down like a sack of potatoes or anything. That would be stupid. Yo, Mr. Polearm. I'm so glad that didn't have a hitbox on it. I was absolutely sure that it would. Just for the hell of it. Okay, hop up here. I'm gonna chug early because I like how that fucking hit me from that angle. Like, of all the angles in the world to hit me from, sure, okay, makes sense. So, this is what I would consider a down bad situation. Oh yeah, this is down... okay! This is a down bad situation. Fuck, okay, cool. Say goodbye to the first character of the night, I guess. Fuck. Wow. That was down bad. Oh my god. Alright. So long, Dingle Tito. Okay, that's fine. You know, it's okay. It doesn't suck that badly. It kind of does, but you know, we got it out of the way early. We're good. It's fine. It is what it is. It's just tears. Just tears. That's all. Anyways, reset. Hey, Spirit, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Okay. All right. Let's go with Mr. Fuzzy Man. Okay. We're gonna go with Mr. Fuzzy Man. You know what I didn't do? I didn't give myself a keepsake this last time, so technically this was actually completely smart. Big brain. I didn't have my keepsake. I could have gotten an extra flask right off the bat. I'm gonna call him. Ba 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 ba. You know what? Actually, yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Ba ba ba. The farthest I have gotten, it's actually, I believe, the second or third no death run we did. We actually made it all the way to all the way to Malekith. We made it all the way to Malekith, and he just nuked our health bar in like 2 seconds. And it was a major, major bummer. It sucked awful. Anyways, there we go. We have bubble bubble bubble. Yeah, I definitely I was very disappointed when we lost that run. That sucked. Oh, man. We had made it really far too. I mean, obviously. Okay. So this time, I'm going to try doing something called not dying, and we'll see how well it goes. Yeah? Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, I think probably what we'll kind of do tonight is if we get a character that's rolling, like actually making distance, we're probably just gonna go ahead and let them live. They'll just be a failed character for what it's worth, and we're just gonna kind of run through the game as is. But we're not gonna worry about it otherwise. Malkath is probably the mechanically hardest boss. Yeah, yeah. No, I would definitely say that's pretty accurate. Um, his first phase is honestly pretty reasonable for the most part. His second phase isn't reasonable, but it's also reasonable in how much health he has because he does not have a lot of health for what it's worth. So I guess that's kind of the scaling there is that he does a shit ton of damage to you, sure, but you can also kind of beat him relatively quickly if you have decent damage. Um, that being said, he's not friendly. So you either really get away with it or you stun lock the shit out of him and you hope you get away with it. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea here. I would say the other boss that, I mean, we got pretty decent RNG that night in terms of bosses, frankly. When it came down to it, we didn't get griefed too miserably when it came down to dealing with Godskin Duo or Fire Giant. Fire Giant definitely had multiple chances to just essentially ruin our ass in like a couple key strokes, but he didn't get away with it as much, so that was nice. So, but I mean, it's okay, frankly. I don't expect every fight to go amazing. We just literally need to pump health to the point to where we just can't die. Which reminds me, I think on this run, I'm going to do something I haven't done yet, which is I never kill Bernal. He has apparently a insanely good armor set, and I've never used it before, but I think, frankly, in a run where I need to live longer, might be smart for me to do that, you know? Might just have a couple extra brain cells there, if I were to do that. Didn't mean to do that extra stab there, but hey, it looked cool, so... But yeah, we're gonna go and kill these little lads on our way up to where we need to get our horse from. There we go. Hardest game to come out recently, Slime Rancher 2 Early Access. Is that a hard game? Like, I've never touched it before, so I don't know. I would personally, yeah, I mean, if it's a good game, I'll see about adding it to the rotation, honestly. For what it's worth, Spirit. I did actually just start doing some more PC, which I think might be prevalent in the fact that I have some Silent Hill 2 now on the channel. It's hard to play on Xbox. It's one of those mechanically difficult games where it's harder to play on certain platforms. I see. Any chance it's a... Well, you know, pants or something. Okay, I'll take pants. He gave me some pants. He didn't have to give me anything. He gave me something. He's a sweet boy. Hard to play on Xbox. I'll definitely have to check it out then. Got a new PC, so you're gonna have to play it on there. I mean, hey, play it on a good console if you can. Not to say the PC is a superior console race. I've never been behind that argument, honestly. The whole idea of one console being better than the other, or PC being better than both of them. It's just hard to play because you have... Oh, cloud gaming. Okay, yeah, that basically is a throw. Yeah, anytime it's on cloud, absolutely miserable. No. Okay, there we go. Let's go and equip our horse. Horse time. And let's start making some rounds, shall we? So, first step again is probably going to go pick up the golden fowl foot, so that way we don't die as miserably. Yeah, very much use controller. That makes sense. Controller is definitely usually my preferred method of madness, if I can help myself. I don't really like gaming with mouse and keyboard. Like, I can do it, but I don't particularly like it. But, at any rate... we're going to run through this area, collect a couple stones, make some progressions, hopefully. Instead of dying. That would be nice. So Slime Rancher 2. Okay, so that's one game. Would you say, I don't know if you actually could say this, I'm not sure if you played Slime Rancher 1. Would you say Slime Rancher 1 has to be played first to play Slime Rancher 2, or is it kind of like you're going from Minecraft to Minecraft 1.5, where it doesn't really make a difference, it's better in a mechanical sense? Actually, I think we just got a very lucky drop there. Double mushrooms like that it's not the rarest. Normally the rarest is triple mush, but that is a pretty rare drop for what it's worth. Hey Mason, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I hope you're doing quite well and taking care of yourself. Third preferred keyboard. Okay, bet. If it's 3D, prefer keyboard. I got caught on a tree! Okay. I see. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is there's always exceptions to the rule, roughly. Okay, I see. Kenneth, I'm sorry, big man, you don't get away with it. You go home. Go home. Good boy. I told him to go home. He had to go home, guys. I wouldn't worry about it. Mr. Height should never be out in public like that. He griefs himself. What can I say? Okay, I see. So in that case, it's... okay, it's a very relaxed game. Bet! Okay. Well, maybe at some point here when we're having just kind of a chill stream day like today, we'll see about adding that to the ultimate rotation of things. You know, I definitely can tell you guys I'm going to be playing Sonic Frontiers for you, and I'm also going to probably be playing I'm forgetting its name right now, but I'm going to add it to the rotation. I'm going to go after Grail now. I would rather just go ahead and get the runes for survivability than grief myself again. Cute Stardust Valley. Huh, okay. Being honest with you, I don't think I've ever touched Stardust Valley. But I know from what I've heard, that one's kind of like a farming simulator, but there's more shit going on. It's kind of... I'm gonna use it because this is the basic bitch answer, but this is like the medium of basic bitch survival craft games. Minecraft, of course. But I've heard it's akin to Minecraft, but it's more civilized, I guess, is the term I'd use. So... But yeah. So we have Sonic Frontiers coming out. We also have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet coming out, which I hope you guys are at least a little bit excited, because I do plan on playing that game for you guys. I don't know if I was going to get tail swept there, but I'd rather avoid dying this quickly into the run, especially when we're only 8 minutes in. Interestingly, you can't back out of that menu. You have to actually confirm that you don't want to go forward in that menu. Most menus allow you to circle out of it, or, I'm sorry, hit the back button, but that one didn't. Weird little caveat I just noticed there. Huh. One of these is, I believe, a +8. Yeah, there we go. There's the +8. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just take those 3. The rest of it seems kind of dumb. Small farm. Okay, alright. Bet. I definitely like the idea of it already. It sounds kind of like Chow Garden-y. I don't know if that makes a decent enough reference to you, but Sonic Adventure 2 used to have a Chow Garden, and we haven't gotten a Chow Garden since, and I'm just sad every day of my life, frankly. I don't know why they won't give us another fucking Chow Garden. The worst part is that they could literally put out a fucking Chow Garden on mobile, and we'd probably all be suckers for it, frankly, because it literally... Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm complaining. It doesn't matter. It's not that deep. It totally is that deep, but we're not going to talk about it. Okay. Anyways, equip my foul foot, and we're going to go ahead and start hacking away at this big man's thigh. Okay? Alright, wonderful. I don't really care about getting this weapon too far up in terms of bleed damage, because one way or another the dragon dies. So we're just going to basically make it bleed, and that's really the goal here. Puddle Slime Blushing. Okay, I'll definitely have a chance to look it up at some point here. I feel like another thing we could always do, too, is, maybe one of these days we'll do kind of like just a general react thing, where if you guys want me to react to something, I'll react to it, and we'll just make a day of that, for the fun of it. So, I don't know if we'll do it anytime soon, but it's definitely an option. Look at all of that meaty health. Boy howdy, we're going to be here for a minute, aren't we? As it usually goes. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta hack away at those big meaty thighs just to make sure the dragon bleeds. I think I was thinking, on this run, we could always go after the Dragon Slayer. You have a PC, so would Pokemon Showdown be something I do? I'm not sure necessarily, Spirit. I'm not really good at Pokemon, if I'm being quite honest with you. I'm definitely kind of the person to literally have a Pokemon that just has fighting moves, honestly. And by fighting, I mean just attacking. Which, I don't know. It's something I'm starting to learn, which I hope with Nuzlocking I can kind of figure that out a little better. But I don't think Pokemon's going to be a major focus. We'll do it, though. I don't see why not. I would say add it to the rotation for me. And, yeah, talk to me about it at a later point. But, yeah, definitely. I would say Pokemon Showdown. Why not? It'd probably be something where I just do it with, the fans, though, honestly, because I've seen how people react on Pokemon Showdown. Some pretty, flavorful language, as it were. I don't think we have time for that, honestly. I can't quite make an argument to have flavorful language on my channel. Past what I already do, which is cursing. Oh boy. I feel like this is probably the most exciting point of the stream right here, because most people get to see me hack away at a massive meaty thigh for about probably, what is this, like 3 minutes? 3 minutes of hacking away at a thigh, just so I don't die as quickly in this run. Fuck. It sounds so dumb, doesn't it? But it literally is just safe as hell. I think optimal hacking here is you just do 4 slashes, I believe. Because the 5th slash takes a little too much effort, honestly. Yeah, exactly. It takes too much effort, takes too much stamina. Not worth doing. Alright, we're almost through this meaty, meaty health bar. That's good news. I do wish I had Bleed Grease. It's fine, though. No Bleed Grease is, a massive L, but whatever. Alright, a couple more slashes, and we should see a Bleed proc. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Should be dying pretty shortly. Alrighty. And come on, just die, thank you. Jesus. Oh boy. Alright, well that was the slow part of the run. Hopefully. Hopefully that's the extent of the slow. I might stop by the cathedral because we did just get 5 Dragon Hearts, so it would honestly probably be worth it to stop by. Ooh, I just remembered, if we sit at the site of Grace, we're gonna immediately get teleported to the Table of Lost Grace, aren't we? Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, alright. One more thing.
It seems torrent, whereas I may there is, but I can take gathering. Very well, let my hand.
I think for right now, though, as far as my schedule looks for streaming purposes, we're gonna probably be doing Pokemon Violet. My bad. Pokemon Violet, Sonic Frontiers in November. I'm probably gonna mix in a little bit of Nuzlocking until then with Pokemon Fire Red. And I mean, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of shit pretty soon here. So I feel like this is honestly just the chill stream before the storm right now. I do want to go ahead and get my flasks at least a little bit set up here, so that way I'm not struggling for life. But let's go ahead and do that now. Yes, perfect. Actually, do I really need that? Let me do the 5 and 1 actually, for what it's worth, because I do feel often like we need more than we let on. Okay. Am I going for Bloody Helix? If I go for Bloody Helix, I have very little work to do in terms of leveling my weapon, because frankly I could get that bad boy up to a +5 or a +6, and it'll shred. It'll shred bosses. I believe I need 18 Arcane for it, and hopefully only 18 in Dex, but even if that's not the case, we have time, so it doesn't really matter that deeply. We have plenty of health at this point, 800, well, plenty of health is a bit of a I don't know about that. That's a bit of a joke, really. Might need a bit more health than that, really. How many stones do I have? We have oh my god, we have 2. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, talk to me about it later, big man. Thank you very much. Let me upgrade my weapon a singular time. Great, love to see it. I guess we could sell some stuff, but it's really not that deep right now. Okay. All right, well, let's head back over here to Fort Farath. We're going to probably go do a little bit of running around, pick some gear up. I do want to pick up Flame of the Redmanes. That's just frankly Busty's Thickums, and I would like to survive a lot as opposed to a little. We also want to go back to Fort Heights so we can actually get some progression there, and yeah, just kind of keep this ball rolling, really, I would say. Okay, run up the ladder, thank you. No shot, I just get poisoned anyways here. I feel like it's very uncommon for me not to get poisoned here anymore. I don't know what it is, but I feel like after one of the later patches, they just basically kind of made it very hard not to get poisoned there. I could be talking out my ass, frankly, which wouldn't be a surprise, and it could just be, you know, happenstance that it happens like that, but I don't know. It feels that way, is what I should say. So. Alright, roll the rat. Great. Hop over here. Do I really need the item that's down here? So I'm going to say I don't think I really needed the item. Okay, you know what? For sake of argument, I'm going to just keep the run going. This is a failed character, sure, but I would like to actually just run through the game at this point. So we're just going to kind of keep running. I don't really care. Rat has wall hacks. Rat has wall hacks. It's fine. They have lingering hitbox and everything. Spirit, what are you doing, man? Why are you doxing yourself in the Discord? I don't support doxing. Okay, don't dox yourself again there. I mean, obviously you can't do it twice. You've already done it once. Fuck, man. Joining the Discord and then doxing yourself sounds just goofy, frankly. Not sure why. Anyways, I'm just going to keep the run going, because frankly at this point I would like to finish a run. So I'm just going to keep it going. We've died. It is what it is. I don't really mind that deeply. Couldn't change your name, so it just said it? Ah, I see. That makes sense. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay. You should be able to give yourself a nickname or something in there, but, I mean, like, you know, it sounds... I would say, honestly, if you do it now, you're probably good, but still. Just, you could definitely give yourself a nickname if you feel like it. So, I like how we have 25 in Vigor right now, and, we only have 800 health. You look at any of the other Soulsborns, and that's a lot of health to have, frankly. But this game, it's just like, nah. You don't need that. Trust me, you don't want to live. Alright, we're just gonna go after the Bloody Helis. I'm just gonna go after the Bloody Helis. We're gonna do speedrun strats in this case. I'm just gonna focus on doing that. God damn it. It sucks that we just died out of nowhere, though, to the fucking rat. And I didn't need to pick up that item either. I should have just avoided it and just moved along with my day, but whatever. Oh well, it is what it is. Not every run can be perfect. So right now, for the run count, we are currently at 1 death for this character tonight. Hopefully I can avoid dying more than one more time at this point, because, well, ideally we just don't. Do I need this Site of Grace for any reason? Not really. Don't know why I did it. Whatever. Okay, and then we can go ahead and start hopping our way down here and start making our way across town. Beautiful. Boy. Actually, you know what we can do? There was something that I just recently saw that I'm wondering if it's still functional. We're going to go ahead, since death, frankly, is now an option. God damn it. I'm sorry. Even I'm bitter about that one. We should have died there. That was stupid as hell. That wasn't even a remotely impressive moment there for us. It's just a bummer seeing it go down that bad. Ugh, man. Hmm. All right, so I'm kind of trying to think if I do a reset right now at this point, what can we do essentially to speed the run along at least a little bit? Because I don't want to be caught in this loop of constantly going back to gray old, dying to gray old, and then we're, back down bad as usual. There's another map. All right, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna reset. We're gonna reset. I would rather just reset. This is still a no-death stream. We're not speedrunning tonight. This character also didn't really make it that far. 20 minutes ain't that bad. We're just going to go ahead and call it on that character, and we're going to reset again. Okay? Alright. So, Samurai is usually the option of the week for me right now, personally. If you guys have a name suggestion, feel free to suggest it right now. Otherwise, I'll figure something out for the character shortly here. But that is usually... Like, it's just a bummer seeing the character go down that quickly. Golden Seed, definitely a good item to have. And what's gonna be the name? Let's see here. Okay. Okay, I don't know why, but Sheeran sounds right to me personally for this character. That kind of looks like a Sheeran, right? You know? Yeah? Yeah? Everybody agree? Cool. Great. Alright, reset. Here we go. I think the most bitter times for me, frankly, is whenever I have to kill a character off that's actually, like, genuinely into a run. That's usually when it gets a little bitter. Hey, Robert. I'm doing pretty good, bud. It's good to see you as always. And, I mean, we just lost a character, naturally, to a very stupid death. But, I mean, it is what it is, you know? We're just gonna go ahead and just start the run anew and keep this ball rolling. So. I don't think we're gonna be doing any new challenge runs for Elden Ring for probably a little bit. I don't really have anything in mind per se. We might do some more speedrun attempts actually because I have been enjoying those, and I mean they're challenging enough personally. So we'll probably be doing that, but I don't think new challenge runs necessarily for at least a little bit. So we'll play it by ear, you know. All right. So starting anew. Hopefully this time not dying miserably. I'm wondering if I go pay a quick visit to Patches, frankly, because if I go kill Patches, I can get a +7 spear almost immediately, and that would be decent for early game progression, for what it's worth. I'm not really sure if it's really that worth, honestly, though, because, frankly, Smithy Stone weapons, they just don't do honest, genuine, true, chunky damage until they start hitting, like, +15 and so forth. The scaling on plus smithy weapons feels weird in every single way. Unless you're using a bleed weapon, which in that case, go at it, doesn't really matter. You're not counting the falling death? The falling death. I don't think have we fallen on this run so far? Oh, I'm sorry. I see what you mean. Okay, no, the very first death in the run does not count because it's pretty much scripted. Like, there's literally zero way to avoid it without breaking the game entirely, which even then, if you break the game, it doesn't work properly. So, let's pick this up. Great, love to see it. Hit this site of grace real quickly. Don't have enough cash to talk to Kale yet, but we'll talk to him soon. I do not need this, and I don't need this. Alright, great, love to see it. You get killed by the Scion, you survive with 1 HP. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right, Spirit, but I don't know. It's basically you die there, is what the game implies, is you just die there. It's just, dying to the Scion at that point, frankly, is slower. Not that it really takes that much. It is slower, especially when we're doing multiple attempts like this. I'd like to go fast. And, like, it's essentially implied that you die there. Wow, these guys have been super, super rude. They have not dropped a single bit of loot on these runs so far. A little sad, a little griefed, little miserable. What the hell? A little rude, fucking bastards. I guess we could go kill these guys right here for some reason, but I mean, this is more just killing them to kill them at this point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, wow. Not even a single drop out of these guys. What the hell? They normally drop at least something. Fucking assholes. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, hey, a skull. Okay, that's really not a lot in terms of runes. I really wish they would give higher value runes in skulls sometimes. Like, I'm not saying, like, it has to be, you know, up to, like, a Lord's rune or anything like that. But it would be nice to see them drop, like, you know, maybe sometimes 500 pieces or 1,000 pieces. You know, that would be cool. It's not needed, but it would be cool. I could have sworn they had done that in pre-patch Elden Ring, but it was probably my imagination.
It will some torrent
Treat him with respect. See, I would treat him with respect, but he has a tendency to kind of do his own thing, and I don't have time for his own thing. So, you know, not saying that the horse is a massive L, I'm just saying that maybe you could get a better horse next time. Send Torin off to the glue factory, why not? You know? That would be awesome. Exactly, Robert. It would be awesome. It would be really, really nice, but they just, I don't know. It doesn't need to happen. It just, you know, little things like that would be, what's the term for it? Quality of life changes? It'd be a quality of life change, is what I would say. It doesn't really do a lot, it just adds a chance to get some slightly better stuff. So, not that deep. This guy has yet to grief me a single time. I appreciate that very much. Also, that's more skulls than I'm used to. Interesting. I mean, I like it. You know, I like getting the extra cash. That's pretty cool. But I don't really... I guess I don't need it, per se. Hey, Anthony. Welcome back, buddy. Hopefully whatever you were doing is all good and that you're, you know, all chill for the night. Or day, depending on where you're at in the world. I'm not always sure. I always try and plan my streams around my own night, personally, but I don't really know where everybody is in terms of, you know, time zones. I guess that's the fun thing about this, is like, if you want to watch a streamer that's in a weird time zone, it's like, interesting. Yo, that tree caught me off guard. That was a little wacky. Oh, man. So we lost another run, Anthony. We lost another run. It's fine, though. It's another character down the drain, and now we're working with Sheeran. So we'll see how well Sheeran can do. I'm going to do something different here. I'm just going to leave Mr. Height alone for the first time. It's 10:23 for you. It is 10:23 for me. So we're not too far off in time zones, it seems. What pets do I have? I have a collie, I have a pit bull, and I have a little... gosh, I forget the name of it every time, but it's essentially the mix between a Maltese and a Yorkie... A Morkie? A Morkie. There we go. And I love all three of my dogs. And I also have a cat, and he is a fat little bastard. I love him, though. Do I need this site of grace? Technically not really, but I'll get it anyways, because I am going to have to come back here one way or another. Do I need to go to Fort Height at least twice? I don't think I do, but I'm just going to go there now. I'd rather just get Fort Height knocked out of the way. We can also get ourselves an extra bit of bleed proc for our katana by going there. What breed is that? The cat? I have no idea what breed the cat is, honestly. I have never been able to properly name what cat breeds are. He's a black and white cat, though, and he's fat as hell. So those are the main description details I would use for him. Please pick up the map this time. Okay, now the bear wants a piece of my ass. That's always cool. The bread is cat. Yep, my cat is absolutely breaded. Is it off this way? Oh my god, every single time, man. Every single time, without failure, I just blank out on which direction to go here for the location in front of me. I will get good at this one of these days. I promise. Probably. Maybe. Okay, please don't notice me, Mr. Bear. I have better things to do than get absolutely pounded by that big hairy buddy. Alright? None of that today. Thank you. Alright, good. Axe Talisman acquired. Great. Won't be useful to me for a while, but it'll be... Oh, no! No! No, Mr. Bear! Fuck! No! No! The bear can bleed? Jesus Christ. That wasn't great. That was not great at all. Oh no. Okay, that shouldn't have been an early scare, but it sure was. What music artist do I like? Oh gosh, oh Pete's Spirit, I wish I was better at telling you, like, exactly the artists. I mean, I guess right now I've been listening to a lot of Coheed and Cambria again, which, you know, frankly seems about right for me. I've also been listening to a little bit of Avenged Sevenfold on the side. I definitely like my fair amount of rock, frankly, and, well, I guess most people wouldn't really consider them metal, but I also really, really like, I'm forgetting the name of them, but they do Through the Fire and Flames. I really like Dragon Force, there we go. Shit. Shouldn't have taken that much effort to remember Dragon Force. Like, ever. Okay, see, that's what that run's supposed to look like when you run through there and you don't get absolutely decked. Is this fast enough to avoid the rats, actually? If this is fast enough to avoid the rats, that's perfect. I definitely rolled that. Okay, never mind. Didn't roll that one, though. What is up with tonight? Holy crap! Okay, and there goes another character down the toilet. Beautiful. That's about 10 minutes wasted. Fuck. Tonight is bad. Tonight is actually just kind of bad. Like, I am not doing great tonight, personally. It's probably all the Silent Hill 2 I was playing, frankly. I'm all crusty now. Oh boy. Okay, here we go again. Alrighty, folks. Chance to name a new character. Go for it. If you have a name in mind, I would say present me with a name and see what we got. Let's see here. I do have Ned Flanders here as the character structure, but I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of adjustment on him real quickly, just for the hell of it. Kind of like that haircut, actually. Kind of digging that. Can we finish Elden Ring without doing any quests? Honestly, Leon, I'm not sure... Kind of. You can kind of finish Elden Ring without doing any quest lines. I mean, technically speaking, the only quest line the game technically forces you to do is the one with Melina, but I think Yamfa just recently... YMFHA? Is that right? Or is it AH? Anyways, point is, he just recently proved you can beat Elden Ring without doing any talking whatsoever throughout the entire game. Which basically is what you're talking about. So, technically possible, but also requires a lot of what we're not currently doing right now. Okay. I'm gonna go with Goob. I don't see a name, frankly, for the character, so we're just gonna go with Goob for now. There we go. And I have been doing the Golden Seed. I'm gonna keep doing Golden Seed, honestly. It's a good item. Alright, there we go. And so we start again. Great. I really need. Okay, all right. This time we're gonna at least make it, past a boss. Okay, I'm not gonna die at least until we get at least past one boss. Holy shit! Tonight is going sideways. But I mean, I guess sometimes you just have to do really poorly. Fuck. Anyways, I hope everyone else is having a pretty good night. Each death is a learning experience. Spirit, yeah, probably. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say something snarky on that regard, but frankly, yeah, yeah. I'll just take it for what it is. Anyways, we fall off this cliff so that way we can speed right through the tutorial. Today you learned you hate life. Oh no, Spirit, buddy, come on. You gotta learn to love life. We're doing a no-death run. You can't die on me. It's a no-death run, man. You gotta stay alive, at least till the end. One of us has to live. Fuck. Ugh. It does bum me out when I die to really stupid shit like that, though, honestly, because that was definitely something where if I had just approached it correctly, I wouldn't have died whatsoever. I would have definitely just made it right through everything going on, and it would have been good. Would have been fine. But I griefed miserably, and yeah, it showed almost entirely. I was a little worried that I just threw myself off that cliff there. Really glad that I didn't, but... Hydrogen peroxide? My guy? No. Oh, boy. But you know what, guys? What you should be chugging. Yeah? You know what you should be chugging? You should be chugging some water. That's what you should be chugging. I shouldn't force you guys to drink water, honestly. You guys know that you're supposed to take care of yourselves, of course, please. Do take care of yourselves, okay? In the spirit of living, remember to live, okay? That also means you have to take care of your body in such a way that actually means something to you. Alright. Is that a... No. Okay, cool. Not a good skull. Of course, Spirit. I have to be sure to remind you folks sometimes. Gotta be sure to remind you, take care of yourselves, drink that water, get that tea. Have a good night, get some sleep, all that magic. I've been doing a lot of speedrun watching again, honestly, and I'm pretty happy with it for what it's worth. I keep watching these speedruns, honestly, of Super Monkey Ball, and I don't know if you guys know what that game is, really, but it is a hell of a game, honestly. I just recently got done playing through the entirety of Monkey Ball 2 with Spy on 64 over on his channel, and it was a hell of a fun time, really. Okay, that is actually just better armor stats. We're gonna take that. But it's a hard game too, honestly. What's hard about it isn't necessarily that it's hard. It's that it's hard skill-wise, but also it's just got a shit ton of jank to it. Which, in short, just means that the camera is god-awful, and the game does not do a great job of explaining how you move around in the game. The Dark Souls of controls... You're not wrong, though, is the thing. That's actually pretty accurate. You know what I'm missing tonight? I'm missing the sauce. If I had some sauce in my tea, we'd be doing much better, trust me. Such a bad influence, I swear to God. Okay, there we go, that's good. I forgot to pick up this. What's the plan for this run? So far, Mobius, the plan has been not dying, and I've died at least 3 times tonight. So, ideally, not dying would be my first major step, I'd say. But we're working on it. We're working on it, But it's good to see you, Mobius. How's your pyramid head costume coming along? Hopefully, it is coming along super duper. I just recently saw something on Etsy that I really, really wanted. God, plug for Etsy, fuck. I may or may not be getting myself a saw cleaver. Also subscribe to the conspiracy in video games that your character is standing... I'm sorry, I gotta read that one again. Got the outfits and spray painting done today. Nice! Awesome, Mobius. World is moving. I don't subscribe to that fan theory at all, honestly. That's an interesting thought. I would say in Monkey Ball, I kind of feel like that's the case. Monkey Ball, it feels that way 100%. But in most video games, no. Most video games, I would say no. Okay, so this route is not ideal personally anymore. Okay, come on now. Torrent, you can't be griefing me too with the controls. Please, come on now. Wake up. Spirit, what can I say? It feels that way. It's how the game plays, frankly. It's how the everything around the monkey moves, frankly, and just how the cameras act and everything. But I know it's the monkey at this point. I know it's the monkey that moves. It still feels like everything else is moving, but... Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and kill Mr. Height again. I did forget to do that last time. And Mr. Height is down for the count. I killed him differently this time because I thought it'd be funny. But really, it's more sad than anything. Oh well. What if in normal games it's the world that moves? Okay, Spirit, we're starting to get into conspiracy theories at this point, and I'm not saying I'm not about it, but the Kool-Aid on this one is a bit too pungent for my taste. The world that moves around me. You know what? Yeah. I'm not even going to say that that's a crazy fan theory, because it could be possible, frankly. I wouldn't doubt it. There's enough crazy things going on every single time we play a video game, frankly, so... yeah, absolutely right now, in Elden Ring here, the world is moving around me, not the other way. It's just Monkey Ball that has everything disjointed, frankly, when it comes to visuals. Ugh. I think the remaster for Monkey Ball, the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, did a good job of making it show that the monkey is actually moving, though. Because they actually gave camera control in that one, and that makes a huge difference. I'm trying to drink the Kool-Aid, Spirit, but the problem here is that it's just a little too... It's grape-flavored. Who drinks grape Kool-Aid? Honestly. Who does that? Who likes grape Kool-Aid? I'm sure somebody does. It's not my flavor, though. I could use, like, a little bit in terms of runes right now. Is there anything I could do to help myself a little bit? Not really. Okay, cool. I guess I could go do the same exact thing and see if it goes better. I could try giving in. Yeah, you're right. I could try giving in. But what if I didn't? What if I just didn't, though? Crazy fan theory. FC Gaming doesn't give in. Oh, that's a... No. No. Mr. Bear? No. No. Frankly, you're doing fan theories right now, and I do not have time for it because a bear is trying to maul my asshole open, and I don't have time. The fucking bears. Why? Why are the bears so... I'm sorry. Okay, let me try reading that fan theory again. Hang on now. Hang on. Okay, sorry, I just had to do a double take. The bear is scaring the shit out of me. Oh my god. Fucking bears. This is awful. Even the bears are doing me down dirty today. Fuck. Okay, we run down into the cave, and then we avoid the bear for the next 10 years, because bears are just terrifying. If the Earth moves around us, the bear is moving the world? Yeah, I could believe that. The bear would probably move the world, honestly. The bear is terrifying and strong as hell, and just decides you're done playing the game when you're done playing the game. Okay, luckily that bear decided to let us live for like a couple seconds longer today. Frankly, a massive W on his part. He just let us live. He's a sweet boy. He's a kind boy. Didn't have to let us get away with it, but he did. Do I need this Site of Grace? I'm going to go ahead and say yes, I do. Because I need some flasks. Because ideally I don't get hit in this next part, but I've died at least twice on this run. At this exact location. And that's embarrassing. Not because it's embarrassing, but because it's just terrifying. What's my favorite conspiracy theory? That is an excellent question. I have no idea how to answer it, honestly, right now. I'm really not sure. Because I'm not really... I don't usually put a lot of stock into a whole lot of conspiracy theories. Fuck. Okay, let me try and think of something that actually I have a conspiracy theory on. First place. It's been a while since I've really done any deep diving on Matt Pat's videos, frankly, when it comes down to it. I guess, if anything, I subscribe pretty heavily to most of the FNAF fan theories that Matt Pat puts out, I guess. That would be my easiest answer to you, honestly. Because I don't know really otherwise right now. Nope, no, fuck you. Fuck you, Mr. Rat. Fuck you, Mr. Guard. I don't have time for your shit. Get away from me. I don't have time for you. Okay, alright. Good talk. Alright, I'm gonna run this way instead right now, because instead of dealing with the guard normally, I'm gonna bait him into dealing with me, okay? We're gonna play this with the big brain theories. Imagine that. Streamer uses his brain for 5 seconds, gets away with it. Okay, this should be a good setup right here. Never mind, I do have a tendency to grief. No shot, you just fall right off the cliff, right? That would be convenient, you're right. Okay, cool, we got away with it anyways. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Oh, okay, alright, cool. Huh. So, Spirit, I think that one the CIA might have picked up on what you said there, buddy. Either that or YouTube has a thing about saying drugs in the title. One or the other. But anyways, yeah, that is a neat theory. Yeah. Although I guess it's not really a theory if it's confirmed, is it, I guess? Still, it's not neat so much as it is just sad, really, I guess. Yeah, that's just sad. That's just sad and depressing. Huh. Damn. Damn, that does sound fucking... That is super down bad, actually. All the nasty behaviors out there that humankind goes through, frankly, I swear. It ends up getting to a point where you kind of just want to unsubscribe from humanity for a while, honestly. Because I definitely hit that point every now and then whenever I watch the news, honestly. I can't. It really gets down bad pretty hard. But, you know, yeah, that's human behavior, I guess. So. Blissfully ignorant of everything. Yeah, I would say either that. Please, thank you, Mr. Dragon, for not completely tail whipping me back to the 16th century. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you later, Mr. Grail. The worst part is Grail is honestly not that hard of a fight. It's just that if you get slapped by a dragon, yeah. Yeah. Even like the most basic of dragons in this game, frankly, just delete your health bar. Just for the hell of it. Alright, there we go. This is not a super high rune, but it is a rune all the same. Oh, awesome, Killian. No worries, bud. What movie did you watch tonight? Hopefully it was something good. I'm not sure if you usually do any scary movies during this season. Personally, I don't really tend to do scary stuff unless I have a good reason for it. Or I find a scary movie that's frankly dumb as shit, and I just like to laugh at scary movies, honestly. Iron Eagle 1. Interesting. I don't think I know that one. Hey, Elaine. Welcome back. And yes, another Deathless run, where we've died at least twice so far in this run. So far. Fuck. I would love to say that we haven't died on this run, but that would absolutely be a dirty lie, frankly. Tonight has been a bit down bad, frankly. Coming back to this after playing Silent Hill 2, we've definitely been a bit down bad in terms of living. Okay. Yep. Alright. Take me to the table. A silent voice. I want to say I have, but I can't really confirm that for you because, like, as far as movie knowledge goes, especially when it comes to, like, frankly, horror genre movies, I have a pretty solid tendency to forget, like, a solid chunk of them. Melina equals a simp. I don't know if Melina's the simp there, but, I mean, she's kind of simpy. Yeah, I guess so. She does help us out a lot, and then she literally roasts herself real time. Or is it not the other way around? No, I think you actually have it right. Melina is indeed the simp. She's absolutely the simp. She roasts herself later in the name of making sure we become the Elden Lords. So, yeah, she throws in real time. Should watch it, though. It's goated. You know, honestly, add it to the list for me, because I'll probably watch just about anything recommended at a certain point. But we're going to go back to Fort Faroth, and we're going to go ahead and start killing a dragon. So, we're not the simp? Oh, we're definitely not the simp. If anything, everybody simps to us. The only person who doesn't simp to us in this game is probably Melania, I would say. She's simping to her little brother. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Melania, she's so down bad. Though she's not a very good simp, because her secondary simpy brother, Moog, decides to kidnap... Fuck, this is a story of down bad, frankly. First time you felt love from the opposite gender? Honestly, completely fair. She is absolutely a top-tier simp. She's easily your best subscriber during this entire storyline. She's the only one that goes out of her way to make sure that you become the Giga Chad Elden Lord. Totally not for her own reasons or anything. Haha. That's what she's doing when she's in Leyndell, away from us. She's trying to figure out whether or not she should just become even bigger of a simp. And then she figures out, oh yeah, no, I definitely should. Elden Ring equals Breaking Bad. I'm not sure what kind of take that is, Killian, but I haven't ever seen Breaking Bad, so I can't really speak on it. I really can't speak on it. I only know memes, frankly, and that's really not a lot of context. The Breaking Bad memes feel like they hit a lot harder once you've actually seen the context for most of them, honestly. I just never invested. Runes are the blue stuff? Yeah, I could believe that. Runes are definitely the blue stuff. We absolutely need that shit to live, too. Because we don't have it. We're pretty down bad. You're done fired. FC, do I play? I do play Call of Duty, but I'm not gonna probably play the new one that just came out. I haven't really been playing Call of Duty for a while, honestly. Like, the last time I played Call of Duty was for playing through World War II again. I didn't touch Vanguard at all. At all. I just refused. They fucked up zombies so awfully in Vanguard that I'm literally not gonna do it. No more love for me. Modern Warfare 2 is weird. Yeah, I don't like this recent trend they've been on where they literally are basically just rehashing the same game over and over again. I know it's technically different, but it's literally the same when they have the same thread of a name for it. It's it's such a fucking L. Yo, Spirit, you hate zombies. Why you hate zombies, big man? What is people over hate? Played Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Cold War. Black Ops 4 and Cold War were honestly not too bad for what it was worth. It's unfortunately one of those cases where you see how bad it can get and you look back at it more positively. I thought Cold War was honestly really good. Cold War gameplay-wise, absolute top tier. Get Cold War. No, absolutely not, Killian. I already have it, and you're not making anyone your slave, big man. No. I don't think so. Also, I haven't invested a single minute into Cold War for a while, and I don't have time for that shit anymore. I'm too busy going through a bunch of games, honestly, so I don't have time for that. Plus, there's better things to live for at this point right now than playing through Cold War or Black Ops 4 at this point. I would say if I ever get it for PC and I'm able to do mod versions, yes, absolutely, sure. What about when I'm not streaming? When I'm not streaming, I'm usually either making other content for you guys or I'm doing stuff at work. I'm not gonna lie, life has been super busy for me lately, and it's good. But I have definitely been much more busy than I have been for the last couple of years. Honestly, I just need fucking health, honestly, at this point. It does not matter what else I have in terms of stats. Everything else can kind of sit secondary to everything else. Strength, dexterity can kind of sit back because I'm literally about to go into this next area, so... You want to donate 100? How do you? No, Killian, don't even worry about that, big man. Don't stress yourself out with having to donate. Okay, I promise you, at some point in the future, 100 cents. Oh my God, you fucker. Well, all the same, regardless of 100 cents or $100 or more, I don't really mind, man. Just, I would say wait for me to get more set up and everything if you really want to do donations and stuff. I'm not going to ask you guys for money, frankly, because the fact of the matter is I'm just happy you guys are here. Having a good time with me. That means a lot. So, we have our Blood Uchi set up. I'm going to go ahead and pop one more rune here real quickly. We're at 7805. I need to get just enough to level up one more time. That's not quite enough, I believe? Is it? Am I stupid? I am stupid, indeed. Yeah, exactly. I want to get that YouTube contract. There. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to try not to, Killian, but, you know, sometimes I feel spicy. We might just die just for the hell of it, you know? Like Urizen once said, you should die for the content. And then he proceeded to think that he made sure we died for the content at Malekith when we lost our best no-death run to Malekith, who fucking one-shot us. Oh, that hurt me so badly. I'm not gonna lie to you folks, that one hurt me, like, deeply, down to my core. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and run through this next area, go collect what we need to, and, actually, let me go ahead and real quickly... Okay, I have that hotbar, never mind. Don't need to worry about it. Opinions on Kanye being Kanye? Kanye being Kanye seems about right. I don't really know if you guys subscribe to this theory. Oh, you know what, actually, here we go, Spirit. I do have a theory. Kanye's being Kanye in the way that he's being Kanye right now because the homie has a fucking grudge against Skeet Davidson. Of course, no worries, Killian. I'll definitely be sure to ask you if I do need any help. But right now, I think we have roughly a clear path of what we're going to do here today. For now, it's just kind of getting to that point. But yeah, I'm pretty much subscribed to the theory that Skeet Davidson is pretty much... he's not Jewish, but his dad was. Not to say that that should kind of be what controls what people do, necessarily, but Kanye's pretty fucking petty when it comes down to it. Like, honestly, pretty petty. So I would definitely see him definitely going after any facet of Pete's life just for the hell of it. I also think that he just recently had a pretty big falling out with one of the major banks that are out there, and I believe that bank was mostly like of the Jewish faith, if I'm not mistaken, in terms of the people who run the company. So I could be wrong about that. I wouldn't doubt I'm wrong about that, but at any rate, Kanye being Kanye seems about appropriate, frankly, at this point, because, I mean, it's Kanye. I don't. The thing is I don't subscribe to Kanye for anything other than his music at this point. Like, he does, for what it's worth, he may be a crazy bastard, but he makes pretty fucking good music. Like, I was not a person who listened to rap, frankly, for the longest time, and then I started listening to what my friend recommended to me, which was Kanye. Want to become butt buddies? I'm sorry. Definitely a random trail to trail off on there. But no, I'm sorry, Killian, can't become butt buddies with you, buddy. I already have a butt buddy. So, it's kooky. I think his music is terrible, but it's funny watching his antics. You know, that's honestly fair. That's completely fair. I definitely know it can kind of go both ways with him. Some people are about his antics, some people are about what he does musically. For me, it's mostly musical, because I don't know, I just don't really subscribe to, like, see crazy people being crazy, I guess. Like, it can be funny, but then it reaches a certain point of just, like, I don't know, I don't like it all the time. Okay, alright, yep, uh-huh. Okay, it's gonna start running away from me, good. Punch it. And then we send him home. Whoa! Beautiful. Cooking stream. I'll probably still use a cooking stream at some point. Use my PC because it sounds like it's gonna blow? What? How does it sound like it's gonna... I don't feel like I've heard any of my PC running in the background before. So, if it's seriously, like, that loud in the background... Is it loud? Is it actually that loud, folks? Oh, okay. Alright. Sorry, I definitely... Sometimes I whiff on the point. This is definitely a point where I would whiff. Make them loud, explode them. No. I am not gonna make my PC explode, man. I like my PC too much at this point, honestly. One, it was a gift, and two, I just, like, this thing is the only thing I have. I'm not about to invest a shit ton of money in a new PC at any point here, because this thing is pretty good, and I'm not going to waste my time. Don't have a PC, you're poor. I mean, honestly, Killian, with how PCs go, they're expensive as shit, and, like, if you're going for an actual good gaming PC, it's just expensive. It's just expensive. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Temptation to say L? Oh, absolutely, say L, Spirit. There's no reason never to say L at any point, because L is just funny. Avoid the dogs. There we go. Joke's on you, Killian. I don't have a garage. Haha, you've walked into the wrong house. Best of luck. Alright, get the site of grace real quickly before these lads come on over here to ruin my day. Wonderful. Gaming laptop and it was worth it? Honestly, that's really good news. I'm really glad for you, man. Getting something that's gonna work properly in terms of PC, this is sort of bringing back to that topic of, like, I don't really subscribe to the whole console wars, frankly. Because every console has its down bad syndrome. The problem with consoles like PS and... hang on. There we go. Problems with console like PS and Xbox is that they usually... you get one, and then it kind of doesn't really hit a you don't get better really with them. They're always going to be roughly at a certain point of what you have with them, so you can't really get better. Not that you can't. Like, there are ways to upgrade your consoles, kind of. But it's not the same thing as, like, how PC upgrades. PC upgrades, very good, frankly. But then, there's the down bad of PC where it's like, oh, it's gonna cost a bit, huh? And it's gonna cost you a bit more money than if you just bought a console, frankly. Also, setup work for PC? Fucking wild. Like, it's not awful if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, and mind you, it can definitely be a different special kind of snowflake for every console you get, or PC, my bad, you definitely could just be stuck there much longer than any other gaming console out there, just literally trying to figure out how to fucking start a game up. Or you could have terrible PC requirements, and you can't get a game to start up because it just doesn't work with your PC. So, everything has its down bad syndrome, and frankly, PC is that it takes a lot more to set up, and it usually costs a lot more in the scheme of things. It looks great once you do, absolutely does, and you can do a lot more with it, sure, but it does require more effort. So. But on the other side of that coin, then you have console. I would ever build a PC. I mean, honestly, building a PC, if I had enough time and effort to put into it, I wouldn't say I'd probably do it, but I would say it's maybe worth it to an extent. Just because, it does have value to it, honestly. It's just, doing it requires a lot of effort. And I don't have a lot of time every day. I barely have a lot of time every day, honestly. So. Jeez, oh Pete's. I love the fact that you specifically made sure to mention that it was a Lego Buck 20 too. Honestly, Killian, that definitely added to the level of humor there. Absolutely appreciate it, big man. Thank you. This guy doesn't sell anything I actually need for this run, so I'm gonna ignore him and move along with my day. I guess let's head to Gatefront and start moving. Oh hey, it's a bot. Time to remove it. There we go. And it's dead! Fuck you, bot. I mean, honestly, it's gonna happen every now and then, frankly, Spirit. The bots love to show up, especially when we're popular. As if I'm popular. Oh, boy. Yo, some mushroom. Stab you with my Lego lightsaber? Yo. Comment about the dog. Spirit, if it's okay with you, man, only because I kind of get a little ADHD when it comes to it. Could you remind me what the comment was specifically? I think I answered the question about like what dogs I have, but I'm not sure which dog question you have right now. Touch the side of grace. So ideally we have a couple stops to make here, frankly. But I'm going to go ahead and just make the first one right here. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. All right. You're talking. Yep. Gotcha. Why don't you give me that thing that you have in your back pocket? Come on. Give me the squishy. There's a squishy. Great. Love to see it. Spirit, thank you for calling me out on that one. I was muted there. Yeah. I don't know how long I was muted there, honestly, but I was muted. Yep. But I was just saying I'm sorry for that, bud. I am. That sucks a lot. And I'm sorry that they did that, frankly, because that is miserable when people act that way. It really, really is. Since opening the shop, yeah, I accidentally muted myself when I opened the shop then. So, that is my fault. That is a massive L on my part. But, yeah. But, yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I know it's not your dog, but still. It's just kind of when people act like that and then decide to be a prick. It's not cool. Especially, there's a lot of things I'm okay joking about for the most part. But when it comes to something like that, when it's obviously meant to not be joked about, especially when you're not putting this on Twitter, right? You're not just posting this on Twitter. You're talking in a group chat where there's supposedly a community there. I can't vibe with that energy, honestly. It's not cool. It's not cool when it's like obviously in a community where people are supposed to be at least a little bit more better about that kind of shit. You know? But at any rate, that's still definitely sad, man. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. Like, the thing is, you know what, actually, I'm really not going to get into that heavy topic, frankly, because that is a pretty heavy topic to talk about. In terms of assisted suicide and whatnot, I will say there are times when I think that certain actions need to be taken in order to better help people out, but, like, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I do believe that at some point in life isn't meant to keep going. I do think we kind of have this societal thing of wanting to keep people going as long as humanly possible, and I don't think that's always correct. So, yeah, exactly. That is what I would consider to be... I mean, look, I know everybody has their own opinion about it, but mine is just sort of that matter of... I do believe that at a certain point, people don't need to keep going, you know? Oh wow, Killian. That's a pretty deep subject, bud. That's really deep. I'm not sure what happened there, but I hope things at least eventually turn out for the right. Oh, that's an explodey boy. I do not have time for explosions. Explosions are kind of okay in this game, but you know, I would rather not die. So there's that. Okay, so we have Golden Order equipped. Why don't I just warp? I have to warp back anyways to go actually properly use Golden Order. Because I didn't pick up the wet knife. My bad. My bad, Spirit. I'm not sure if my mic is coming through too well right now. Hopefully it is, but yeah, man, I was just kind of generally giving sympathies on that one. So. Okay, there we go. Dagger is set up. Beautiful. I think ideally I actually set the Uchi up with the fire at this point. That does seem like a smarter choice, actually. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, there is a little bit of an issue there. I see. Alright, gate front. I do need to go ahead and head over this way at this point, I would say, to go ahead and at least start getting some stuff around. I do want to probably go pick up the Bloodhound Fang, frankly, because it is just a very good early weapon. Yep, keep talking. Thank you, Ronnie. Yep, you want me to subscribe to your OnlyFans? Okay, understandable. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, bye. Yeah, I said I'll tune in later, jeez. Fuck. Kale, let's go and buy his bag. Kale, hurry up. Thank you, big guy. Alright, there we go. Buy one of those, buy one of those. Okay, we'll come back to him later once we have more funds, but for now, we just need to kind of keep rolling. Alright, I guess at this point, let's go ahead and take what we have, and we're gonna go make it work. A netherite hoe. Yeah, basically, that is her theme, actually. That is her life goal. Her character arc, as it were. I do have a bit of an appreciation for how the characters have developed over time in people's eyes in this game. Because one of the things that kind of has happened is that people have definitely, not really, it didn't take too much time, but people have definitely come to the conclusion that Ronnie really ain't that kind of special. She's honestly, she seems a bit more shitty as a person than initially thought. But I like seeing people develop those opinions over time. I love seeing people kind of change their minds about characters in games, frankly, as things kind of come to a different point, I guess. Okay, so ideally I don't need that site of grace over there, so we're not even going to worry about it. Where are her melons? Well, Killian, if you know the lore for the story, that puppet right there, she's using a puppet for her body. So technically her melons are off elsewhere at the moment. Quite literally non-existent on the puppet, because they didn't design the puppet with that. I still haven't died. Somehow, man. Somehow I haven't died. That hit me, and that pisses me off more than anything. I have, like... Okay, I do have stamina, I'm just stupid. Ronnie isn't, or is she flat? She's not technically actually flat, she's just a puppet. Her body is inside of a puppet right now. Radon definitely ain't flat. Man's got a fat chest on him. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, I was gonna say I was gonna rework my strategy a little bit, but this man is currently griefing a little bit. There we go. That's a bit more setup than it's honestly worth right now, but I'll go ahead and take it. What is he doing? Okay, understandable, sir. There we go. That took way more effort than it ever really should have, but we got through it. It's fine. He's dead. Beautiful. Love to see it. Anyways, that wasn't really much of an impressive boss fight, but it works. So, just a friendly reminder that Melina is the best. You know, Spirit, I am gonna subscribe to that logic at this point. Honestly, Melina is honestly, of the girls in this game, definitely best girl. Yeah, best girl. I'll go ahead and say it here. Melina's best girl because she simps to you. She simps pretty fucking hard, and you know what? She's all about you. So I can appreciate that. Aw, Killian, I don't know if that's entirely true, but I do appreciate the sentiment on that. Thank you, man. Anywho, we probably could just go ahead and take on Margit at this point, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. I'm going to keep the ball rolling, really, to go ahead and make sure we have at least a little bit in terms of some more gear. Oh. Got the best curves. Elden Beast with the best curves. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, yeah. Elden Beast definitely has some pretty thick curves to it, yeah. Though if you want the best cheeks in the game, frankly, probably the homie who will respect you the most while busting your back out, you definitely want to subscribe to that Giga Chad Godfrey energy. Giga Chad Godfrey has that kind of jungle beat energy that he's going to take you out to dinner, make sure you have a good night, probably rub your toes a little bit, and then proceed to bust your back. Only after you've consented, though. Homie is all about the consent, trust me. The fact of the matter is, that man's right there, all about you. He's pretty excited. You just got done killing his son, but he's pretty much like, yo, did you do this? Did you murder my boy? Okay, bet. I love Godfrey as a whole, actually, though. He doesn't exactly have, like, the most interesting of character arcs as a whole, but he's a sweet... He's much like, he's like Blight, in that they both have very sweet, simple character arcs. And in a sense, they're both basically workhorses for somebody who has less than stellar intentions for them. As a whole, at least. Okay. Now we are officially heading into the lake, so now we can go ahead and start picking ourselves up some other stuff, some other gear and whatnot. I'm not gonna worry about upgrading my katana, frankly, because this is about to kind of just become our side weapon, really. Like, almost entirely our side weapon at this point, because for the most part, we're gonna be subscribing ourselves to the Bloodhound Fang, in terms of actual damage. So, I am not gonna worry about it. I don't really need to kill these things, but sometimes it helps me out to murder something than actually having to deal with it. Like how they just literally stomp on my ankles out of nowhere. I could just choose not to deal with them, you know? But I've had them literally break my horse's back out, and that shit sucks. Because they've definitely tried to kill me. And they've gotten much closer than I would ever like to give credit for. Anyways, we're officially almost over by Raya Lucaria. And we're also almost over by Iji. So we're going to be making some pretty big gains here pretty shortly. Also, do we have what we need to make it over to... We do. We have what we need to make it to the Altus Plateau at this point. We could just go do that, honestly. That wouldn't be stupid. Going to the bathroom. Okay, big man. Have fun. Don't die. Can we roll with this? Yes, we can. Good. Good. Love to see it. Alright, so normally for speedrun purposes, I hop off right here, but for safety, I'm going to be scared and run the long way. Okay? Alright, cool. Because I was about to do a time check there, but this is not an optimal time check place, now that I'm thinking about it. Not the smartest plan. Yeah, no, I hope everyone's having a pretty good night. And if you are new to the stream here tonight, I hope you're having a good time just enjoying the stream with us, chilling out, hopefully maybe wanting to stick around a little while longer and all that magic. If you're enjoying yourself, definitely, and you are new, please definitely consider at least leaving a like on the video, maybe subscribing to the channel. We're definitely always welcoming new people, frankly, and it's always nice to see some new folks around, so... Just keep that in mind, and yeah, we're gonna go visit the big man's Iji himself. Shit, do we have enough runes, actually, to afford his 2 and 3? I picked up my 1 and my 4. Normally, you want to try and expedite as much cost as you can when it comes down to this part, because it costs a shit ton to buy the somber stones from him. Understandably, because, well, Somber is frankly busties as hell. Also, I don't know why I always do that right there. It's not really something you have to do at all. It's just something I do because, frankly, it's what I've done pretty much since my first playthrough, so, you know, I do it. That's enough for at least one of them. Let me go ahead and just pop at least 1 or 2 more here. I have more runes than usual, actually, now that I'm looking at it.
Well, I presume.
Indeed. And you're gonna fucking give me a strong weapon, my dude. Yes, you are. There we go. And there we go. That's 7k. Jesus Christ. And then it's 6k for... My god. Okay, yeah, it costs a literal arm and a leg when it comes to actually just upgrading this thing. But it's worth it. It's a lot of dammies, so I can't complain. Technically, I can, but we're not going to talk about it. Alright, so I can make one whole sleeping pot right now. I do need to probably go visit Kale one more time. I'm going to go visit Kale, get the second and third pot from him, and then we'll kind of keep this ball going. So, yes-a-ree. Yo, it's raining. Nice. Love weather conditions. There we go. Bought those out. Great. Love to see it. And now at this point, I guess, really, let's go ahead and go kill our first boss. Because we should definitely be able to finish off our first boss right now. Ideally. How much weight capacity do I have currently? Do I have enough to do this? I do, but I don't think I need to necessarily. I also probably want to go ahead and upgrade my flask finally, because my flask has been sitting here doing literally jack all for a while. So let me go ahead and give it the boost it needs. Alright, there we go. This will also be a huge benefit, because now we'll actually have 2 talisman slots, which... that's frankly just good. That's good news. Alrighty, running through the tunnel. I do need this grace, actually. I'm incorrect in my assertion. Sir? No. No. You get your nasty little ass away from me. Another dagger? Ooh, spicy. Don't really need the extra dagger, do I? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. Anywho, boss time. We're going to run through this gate, chug this real quickly. We have Flame of the Red Mains in our offhand, which is really, really good. And this should make the boss very, very easy. That was a bad roll. Okay, so this is a weaker crit to take right now, but I'm still gonna take it, frankly, because it's just good. I don't know quite what happened there, but I will be a little sad about it, because it was a little sad. Okay, we got the stagger, and we sliced this man's cock off. Wonderful. Love to see it. It's okay, he wasn't using it anyways, trust me. Alright, well, that's not really a hard boss to worry about whatsoever, nor is the next one in line, but we got through it, and we're looking spicy. So let's take it on further, we'll make some distance, and, yeah, looking good. Anyways, we're gonna talk to this lad right here, get him to open the gate. Yeah, talk about it. Oh wait, wrong. Open the gate. There we go, big man. Max, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Also, nice name. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you continue enjoying things with us here. Is he not going to open the gate? Does he know I'm just going to murder him after I'm done? He definitely knows I'm just going to murder him after I'm done talking. Alright, come on, big man. Open the gate. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now he's opening the gates for us. What a sweet boy. He's still going to die. I will not let him live. He doesn't have time of day to live, frankly. At work watching. Well, man, I can't tell you how many times I've done that, frankly. There we go. Endurance. I still need to go kill the one lad, actually, before we get too far into this. Killian, you need help? What do you need help with, big man? What's going on? Can't necessarily promise that I'll be able to help exactly, but whatever's going on, just kind of let me know, I guess. Alright, so right now we're going to go after, I forget his name every time, Bernal. There we go. I'm going to go after Bernal real quickly and murder him, so that way we can go pick up a really nice set of armor. Because I need good armor for this run. So. Alright, Bernal, be a good boy.
Suppose I have no choice. Is this grace of us? You are an enigma. To be certain,
Actual psycho vibes.
no manner awaits you.
Alright, there we go. We picked all of that shit up. Beautiful. Now we have some very high tier armor. Although I don't believe we'll be able to wear all of it because it's pretty damn heavy, honestly. Yeah, we need more capacity to wear this completely at this point, which is fair. Okay. What if we do this? No. Okay, that's fair. Can't do that. Okay. So in that case, we'll keep it mostly to the katana set, frankly, because that's what's going to work. Can I wear the helmet? Yes, I can. Great. Killian, you need to describe your situation a little bit better than that. I can't necessarily help you with... Like, give me a little context. Because I can't really help you with just getting psycho vibes. That's also something that I'd say, frankly, you may just want to take a walk on more than anything.
What's it to you? Stick. You red
And there we go, we put him down. Wonderful. What did he do to deserve this? Well, technically nothing, but he has good gear, and I would rather just murder him now, as opposed to waiting to get his stuff later. I mean, Killian, honestly, it's normal to have angry feelings about stuff like that. I can speak from experience in my own family life that yes, like, having feelings like that is normal, but don't, just kind of find ways to outlet. Don't let it get to you that deeply, honestly. The easiest thing I can tell you is just do something else. Find ways of not being around the person you don't like. That's really the best advice I can give you on that, because that's usually, frankly, that's how I've handled my own life experiences when it comes down to it, and it's kind of worked for the most part, but I can't say it's 100%. Like, it's not amazing, but it works. So, I don't know. Okay. No worries, Spirit. See you later, buddy. Good to see you as always, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Definitely get some good rest and all that magic, and we'll see you later, okay, man? Hopefully we can give you good news later on with the run. This fucking dog. Luckily, his owner decided to take extra long there. Also, it gives me a chance to read what you said there, Max. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to not read your message. Just open a fortune cookie. It states, eat something you never tried before. I mean, okay, that's not really... Yeah, that's not really a fortune, is it? That's more like a suggestion on what you should do today. Which, mind you, it's a pretty shitty suggestion, considering it's coming from a fortune cookie. Considering, like, one of the most, like, comfort food-esque foods to eat are, like, going to a Chinese food restaurant. That's like, I don't eat other things. I eat Chinese food for the most part. So, like, I don't know. Maybe they're saying go try out a different Chinese food restaurant. I can't really speak on it too deeply there, but maybe that was their implication. Or maybe they were saying order something else off our menu. Yes, please. We know you like the lo mein, but wouldn't you also like some manchu as well? Hmm? It has cashews. I know you like cashews. But yeah. But Killian, yeah, I would definitely say Deadly has some good advice there. Meditation is a good way of kind of getting around that stuff. Of the suggestion cookie. Missed the new name of the suggestion cookie. I honestly, yeah, they must have come out with those things pretty recently, Max, because that is definitely a new development for me as well. Huh, suggestion cookies. Fuck it, why not? You know, at this point, I can't even complain. It's pretty good. I don't really think I need a lot here in terms of buffing. I just need the flask that I currently have equipped and a lot of health flasks, so this should be fine. This should be fine. That was me making a mistake, honestly. I should have just let him kind of do his thing. I'm gonna chug real quickly. He's being a sweet boy, beautiful boy. Beautiful. Take the crit. Okay, so we didn't get the single phase, but this was still pretty good, honestly. Gave up because their fortunes were BS. I mean, I think... God damn it. This is where I hate being an insurance agent, honestly. Because I can tell you right now, they probably stopped doing that because people probably were suing them or some reason for giving them false fortunes. Which, unfortunately, sounds like it shouldn't be something you should be able to get sued over, but... Bad news. Just like Godric the Grafted here getting shafted, you can get shafted too, just for giving someone a piece of paper. Fucking sucks. Ah. Anyways, I hope everyone liked Godric, because he's quite dead. Yo, the homie gave the nastiest little moan there. What the hell? Godric the Grafted is a simp of Godfrey. Yes, absolutely. Also, the more you talk about it, the more I realize there's a shit ton of incest in this fucking universe. Like, there's a lot of incest threads in Elden Ring, actually. Which makes sense, because we have George R.R. Incest, who worked on this project. So, yeah, that about adds up, actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, people have sued companies over such meaningless things, honestly. It kind of gets to a weird point to where you don't even know how to necessarily treat it, honestly, because, like, I don't even know how to feel about it. Like, it should be like, they won against a big, nasty company, but at the same time, it's like, but do we really want that person winning? They aren't exactly a good person. That's going to hit me one way or another, frankly, so it's probably better I just block it at this point. So, I don't know. I don't know anymore, honestly, when it comes to matters like that. It is what it is. I don't have time to talk about it anymore. Matters like that make my brain hurt. Ugh. Alrighty, folks. Well, the good news is this run is actually looking like it might actually be a solid run, for what it's worth. Like, this might actually be a solid run. It's like saying, hey, FC, I want to sue you for making Elden Ring content. Technically, I don't think you... Well, here's... Fuck. Yeah, basically. Yeah, actually, that's pretty dead on the bunny. The only thing I'd say is a case like that might fall out of court, whereas if I was maybe to get sued by FromSoft themselves. You know, if I were to peddle this game as like, this is my game, I could see that. Damn it. Fuck. Okay, I am not thinking about this. This is supposed to be my time when I'm brain dead, alright? I'm not turning on the fucking insurance brain for this shit. No. No, no, no. Oh, boy. It's the max luck. I'm joking, of course. I mean, hey, good joke. I mean, we're definitely making it further than the last handful of runs that we've had here tonight. I mean, yeah. There we go. We got our Great Rune. We're looking very spicy. I'm going to go ahead and head on through this way, and we're going to level ourselves up at least a little bit. Okay, so what do I need right now? I think I need strength, if I'm not mistaken, but I also need some endurance for the heavy armor that I just picked up. I don't like my stats and how they're laid out right now, for what it's worth. It's a bit scuffed, but it is what it is. Also, we're about to, like, pop a Great Rune here and get 40 free levels, so, you know. 40 free levels. Oh, actually, okay, so, random tangent here, but, Dark Souls 2, if you guys know about it, they have what's known as the bonfire aesthetic, right? So I just thought of something that would be very, very scuffed for Elden Ring if they had brought back bonfire aesthetics. Which, if you don't know what that is, basically a bonfire aesthetic, it takes the area's level difficulty and upgrades it one new game. So you can take your new game area and make it new game plus. Well, thinking about it like this in Elden Ring, if you were to go and bonfire aesthetic over where the huge dragon is, I believe is it Grail? It's Grail. If you were to bonfire aesthetic that and upgrade the area, you could get a shit ton of runes on New Game. I mean, not that you can't already, but anyways, not to say that that's why they didn't do it, but it definitely might be a reason as to why they wouldn't. So, I don't know. The thought just crossed my mind, and I was like, "Oh, that would be a lot, wouldn't it?" Huh. Also, I got to remember to pop Godric's Remembrance, because he has literally zero value to us otherwise. Huh. Anyways, random tangent done. My head is so full of fucking lore and useless knowledge for this game, I swear. There we go. Pop this man's... What is dying up there? I don't know what's dying up there. I don't think I want to know, personally, but it's dying. It looks like it stopped. Good for them, I guess. I'm not going to worry about picking up all of these, honestly. About to go New Game Plus on a 3 character. Nice, man. I don't know what it is about New Game Plus, but I just never really want to play through it. Most of the time, I usually just always want a fresh start whenever I'm playing through the game. I just never get much more appeal out of playing through the game a second time, unless it's like with a completely fresh character. Which is probably why I've been doing these no-death runs and speed runs. Because I don't know, that's my energy. Every single time. Okay, so... No, I am going to go ahead and sit down here, actually. I think one of the rules I kind of implied on one of my previous attempts here was that I can't do any save quitting. So I am going to go ahead and just pop my rune right now. I need a little bit more for... Oh, never mind. I don't actually need a little bit more. I already have enough. Alright, cool. Set up Melania's door with your main. Nice, man. Nice. I did that for the end of my my Giant Dad run. I did that for the end of my Giant Dad run. I mean, Killian, honestly, with how most media works nowadays, it would kind of be a surprise if you probably didn't have that going on in your life. Because for the most part, frankly, media is all intertwined, and it's hard to avoid anything. on the internet. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that's necessarily wild. Just sounds standard, really, at this point. Not to say it's ideal, but it happens, you know. So, anyways, we can officially make it into Raya Lucaria. I'm gonna say if we can, we'll make it over to Renala today, and Renala is probably gonna be our stopping point, I would say. Um, so that's probably where we're going, roughly. Favorite fight, plus people struggle with her. You know, yeah, absolutely, people do struggle with her. She's pretty good. Oh boy. Yo, thanks for the advice, Carl. If I make it to the mountaintop of the giants, sure, why not? I think I'd have to make it to the mountaintop of the giants where the Rivers of Blood is at to use the Rivers of Blood. The thing about early game. Great advice, man. Welcome to the chat. Hopefully you're having a good night. But at this point, actually, Max, I've reached a point with Melania where I can start actually properly parrying most of her moves. I say most because she definitely has two moves where she just essentially says, no, you don't get to do that. And it's definitely not a 50-50, but it's definitely just like, if you look away for 2 seconds, you pretty much don't get the parry. Most of it's pretty muscle memory at this point, though, when it comes to the parrying, I would say. And I love being able to parry her. It's actually, like, a ton of fun. I don't think I've ever been slapped by that guy. Huh. It's not important, really, that I got slapped by him, but it's just kind of interesting that I did. Oh yeah, exactly. She loves to change her mind. She loves to suddenly throw out a moveset that doesn't make sense with what she's already attacked you with. There's a lot of shit she just does that doesn't make sense. But I like her more now than I did when I first met her, I would say. She's a much more enjoyable boss when you're able to master her greatest strength against her, I guess is what I would say. Had the death glitch twice, though. Max, I'm not sure which glitch that is. What glitch is that one? Okay, we're pretty much set up for the Red Wolf, I would say, at this point. I don't think there's anything I really want to do. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I'd really want to do here. I mean, Blood Grease would be nice, but we don't have any root resins, so... I'll just take it for what it is. It's not that deep. Plus, we have a +4 Bloodhound's Fang, and it's like... That should do. That should definitely do the job. Also, I just realized I leveled my my endurance up, and I should be able to wear some heavier armor right now. Let me actually see if I can. No. Yes. Okay, cool. I can wear at least that. Can I wear the helmet? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Great. Chug this. Nah, I'm just gonna do the Bloodhound's Fang here, I think. What's wild about this is I've definitely pressed a lot more buttons than it looks like right now. I just haven't been seeing any of my button presses actually come out. There we go. Red Wolf down. Beautiful. Love to see it. No grief Amici today. I don't know if any of you have seen Tokyo Revengers. Speaking of which, segue into that. As soon as Phase 2 starts, she dies. Oh... I don't think I've seen that. For what it's worth, I don't think I've ever seen that. There is one glitch I do know about, which basically starts her second phase off with literally a little schmeckle of health. But that one does not sound like what you're talking about right now, in terms of the same effect going on there. Um, okay, so I think arguably the bigger benefit right now would be a little bit more health. The weapon we have equipped right now is more than enough. Um, okay, so, I'm not sure if I go and do this now. I could go do this now, actually. Let me go do this now. Instead of dealing with Renala right now, I'm gonna go kill Patches, so that way we can go get the 3 pickled foots from him. Because that would definitely be a massive gain to have those pickled foots and be able to definitely score a lot more runes for leveling purposes. So I don't see why not. Plus, we're super well off right now, and it wouldn't hurt to actually go run around and do some other stuff, frankly. Alright, Killian. Definitely, big man. I would honestly tell you, because I've been trying to get this around a couple days here now, but I would tell you, because I know you want to talk and everything, but the thing of the matter is like, I always end up having to, essentially just, I don't have time like I used to. But after one of my streams here soon, it'll probably be after one of our Nuzlocking streams, I'm actually going to probably do a little bit of just chilling over in the Discord voice channel. So if you want to talk then, that'll probably be when I'd recommend it. Just kind of keep a lookout for one of our streams for Nuzlocking, for Pokemon. And that's probably going to be the best time to talk to me, actually. Because we're probably going to do it after one of those. So... And here comes Mr. Nigiris. I think they made the AI slightly smarter when it comes down to it. Okay, never mind. Not as smart as I initially gave them credit for. Didn't even have to get Yura involved on this one today. Beautiful. Get a minute watch. Let me solo Baka. Okay. I'll keep a... Actually, I'll probably make a note here and just say, yeah, let me watch that at some point, frankly. I'm actually pretty excited for the Nuzlocke. Like, I know I kind of keep talking about it slightly, but I'm not really very familiar with Pokemon as a whole. I've really only played about Gen 1 and 3 at this point. But it's pretty much a randomizer that involves every generation up to Sword and Shield. So basically, it's a randomizer that's gonna be super scuffed. He is crazy right now. He is cracked.
Wait, please. I surrender.
Oh, I'm sorry, big man. You don't get to surrender on this one. Sorry, big man. Have a good one. Talk to you later, Patches. I'm sorry, folks. Patches does not get to live today. No. We don't do that here. Oh, Killian, trust me, man. It's not a matter of whether or not you're bothering me, dude. You're definitely not bothering me when it comes down to it. The only thing I'd say is that I just, like, I feel bad that I can't just do it, frankly, because, like, for what it's worth, I really do want to talk with you guys. It's just sort of a matter of, like, after the time we finish streaming, I'm usually off to bed for the night, or I'm doing a little bit more editing work for the next big thing on here. But, yeah, no, definitely. One of these days, keep an eye out for a Pokemon Nuzlocke stream that we'll be doing soon enough here. And I'm going to actually make it a point to pretty much end that at a certain point so I can actually talk to the chat afterwards. So, no running for him on the Radon fight. Exactly. He doesn't get to run away today. There's no love for the big man. He gets to die a miserable death, and that's pretty much it. Schoolhouse Classroom, it's the debate parlor, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's go kill Renala. I think Renala is going to be our last action here tonight. Hopefully not genuinely last, but, you know, probably our last fight of the night here. equals my dead ballsack. Killian, I don't know what you did to your ballsack, man, but that you should not be doing that, man. You got to take care of that thing. You got to give it a little bit more love and care at the end of the day. Unless you don't want it, which is fair. You know, I'm not saying you have to keep it, but take care of it if you like it. All right? You're right. I don't entirely want to know. Frankly, I'm a little worried about it right now. All right, come on. So, I think I scuffed the routing here a little bit, but it's really not that deep, per se. Oh, he got away with it today. He got away with it today. That's not cool, actually. Interesting. He doesn't normally get away with it. Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised that he had zero pathfinding skills there. Like, it's not that deep, but it's just goofy that the man just literally just... I love how he just stood there, too. He didn't even move a muscle. He just stood there like, ah, I see. Well, I guess I'll go home then. Of course, yes. Naturally, father. Of course. Alright, time... What the fuck happened to that poor kid there? They just fell flat on their face. I felt bad. Where's the next one? Where'd you put the next one? There it is. Bonk. Run over this way. Hop in the air. Yo, they keep breathing fire on me. It's a little wild. Okay, so I couldn't roll it. That's fair. Really completely understandable that I wouldn't be able to roll that one. That would be a bit much. Why are they thirsty? I hope not. They seem a little too young to be thirsty for me. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and chug this a second early here. That way, when we start the next phase, we're pretty much good to go. Alright, beautiful. And away we go. Next phase. So, fun little trick you can do here. You run right up against her. She always starts off with this little energy beam here. And she doesn't get away with it. She gets away with nothing, in fact. I'm gonna go ahead and take the crit here. Because the dragon scares me a lot. Okay. That shouldn't have been scary at all, honestly, but I shit you not. If you saw the last major stream that we did of this no death attempt, she definitely basically almost... Oh, I forgot to eat a chicken foot. I forgot to eat my KFC. Fuck. It's fine. It's okay. We didn't need the chicken foot anyways. We'll just consume her soul. That's all we'll do. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm not happy. Anyways. So that's Renala. That's good. That's good. We got Renala done. Renala is now Toasty McGhosty, and now we can level ourselves up a fair amount. I think I'm gonna go with either Dex. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dex, actually. I'm gonna go with Dex. They're eating your nuts. Well, have you asked them to stop? I mean, consent is a thing. Fun fact, did you know legally, if somebody tells you no, you're supposed to stop? Like, you're not allowed to keep going. You gotta stop, okay? So if they're eating your nuts and you just want to tell them to stop, I mean, there you go. Just tell them to stop. Fucking nerd. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably call things here tonight for that because I think Renala was kind of like, I want to go ahead and make sure we don't grief ourselves in real time because every time we take this run too far, we literally lose the run because I end up getting tired. So I'm gonna get this little tree over here real quickly, and that's gonna be it. Okay, that's gonna be the end of the run. But yeah, no, guys, I'm really glad you guys got to hang out with me here tonight. Have a good time, honestly. It's really nice to chill out on these runs because, for what it's worth, no death, sure, sounds stressful, but honestly, I just have a fun time doing this. It's a really good time. Oh, Killian, I'm sorry, big man. I gotta go. Papa's gotta go pick up cigarettes from the store. I won't be back anytime soon. Fun fact. Yo, that wolf is metal as fuck. Yo, thank you. Thank you very much, Max. I'm really glad you got to hang out with us tonight, man. It's really good. Welcome to the group, man. Welcome to the group.
How can I?
How can I help? Okay, could that wolf just keep his shit away from me? Thank you. Thank you, big man. Still expensive. Fuck. Everything's expensive. Alright, pop these. Beautiful. Alright. Go ahead and buy this real quickly, and buy these, and I spent too much. Okay. Do I have 2 of these? I need 1 more. Okay, cool. One more. Could have probably actually just used this, but, yeah. Could have just used that. That would have been smarter. There we go. I just wanted the extra Trina's Lily. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely, guys. I will catch you all later. We'll definitely probably be back to this run at some point enough. But for now, to the Table of Lost Grace we go, and, yeah. But yeah, no, definitely, folks, as always, have a great rest of your night. If you are still new to the channel and you like what you saw here tonight, definitely feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, and personally, like, we're always welcoming new people here, frankly, so if you like Elden Ring content, you like having fun with us, you like a chill streamer, good shit, you know? What can I say? We have nothing but reasons to stick around, and, yeah. Any rate, have a great rest of your night, folks. Please take care, and I will see you all later, okay? Thank you so much. Robert, thank you, buddy. See you later, bud.